Scorpio, welcome to your Astroflower reading going from the 21st through to the 27th of November. For those of you who are having your birthday from the 21st or the 22nd, I think it goes up to, happy birthday to you. If not, it's the time to start moving. It's the time to start putting things into place. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't procrastinate and don't keep shooting yourself in the foot. Don't, I would, this goes out to, you Scorpions out there who knows it. Don't keep shooting yourself in the foot. Don't forget, rather than being in a position where you're sort of saying, what's in it for me? Sort of saying, I've got nothing to lose here. Okay? And get moving on. I would literally do that. Life is to be lived. Live it fully. This is now the moment to start moving on. Okay? We've got a lot of coronal holes coming through at the moment through your energies or through the sun, which is earth energies. So it's going to be affecting for you at the moment, certainly on your physical side of life and a little bit here on your spiritual side of life. But mainly it's going to be affecting on your physical side of life. And this is sort of saying it's now time to sort of put things into action. Okay, let's just see what's going on in the overall energies for you. Get the motor running and head out on the highway. I don't know, whatever the song is. Freeway or whatever it is. You know that song. It's like you're starting that journey. And the overall energy is like kind of going, let's get the motor heated up. Let's just get moving. Ace of Pentacles. This is tied into that earth energy that I was talking about, which has been on the sun with a big coronal hole. It's talking about those beginnings in life because you've got that earth energy there and earth energy there. It is beginning here. It's planting those seeds for those going future. This is what it's all about for you this week, Scorpio. Get in there. Get out there. You've got nothing to lose. You've really got nothing to lose. Life is just whittering on if you hold back. Don't procrastinate. Let's see what's going on the relationship side here. This is a karmic message for this week. It's pushing you as well. I think this is also pushing you forward. I think it's all cylinders firing at the moment. And I think the karmic's message here is just find that evident path and just following it, slowly but surely, basically. Slowly but surely. This is it. Be in control of your emotions. Don't get pulled from pillar to post. Don't get emotionally distraught about the world at the moment. Take out the mental activity in your life and start putting in your emotions, but just make sure they're constant, basically. This is what seems to be across the board, actually, a thing going for you. Finding that constant rhythm within you. Let's see how the universe is trying to influence that karmic message. The first fruits, you can see them appearing on the horizon. And the universe is bringing this forward to you in regards to relationships. It's reinvesting in the relationships that are around you that you do love so dearly. But don't spread yourself too thin. Don't go from pillar to post. Invest in those sort of things that are worth it for you. It's a change of fortune. I think the universe is bringing this. You can see these fruits starting to come to forward. And you may feel this within you. This is a new beginning for you. This is a new year, a new era for you. Okay? And the universe is bringing that into you. Let's just see how the guides are trying to influence this karmic message for you. I think you've got earth energy coming in there as well. On this, that earth energy from Capricorn, which is 2 signs away from you. They're bringing things into you. I think if you're steady, if you keep it steadily moving on and keep your emotions sure and be nice to yourself, all of a sudden people will come out of the woodwork. You're going to see people that you may not have spoken to for some time, and friends and family, community. Don't think this is to do with couple, could be, but it's the renewal of relationships of around you. Manifesting, your guides are manifesting for you. So I would be very attentive to the emotional or the spiritual or the relationship coincidences are around you, people that you find yourself in a similar sort of situation. You know, talk with them, explore avenues with them. I would look into that and be very attentive to that. Let's just see how the guides are trying to influence this conversation that is within you. Don't get ahead of yourself. When you see those fruits that are on the tree, wait till they're ripe. Wait till they're ripe. Patience in a way. I think this is where the guides are trying to sort of... Yeah. You may feel like that you have been shut out for some time in regards to relationships. That relationships have just been standard. Haven't really been anything exciting. And you might feel like you're just sort of like there as a pawn in the game as well, as it were. But I think it's more of a case of you just putting yourself back in the game. And I think they're sort of saying, softly, softly, as it goes, softly, softly. Okay? So you may feel like you're a little bit outside the reach of everybody around you, but I think it's a good idea for you to just take your time to get back into the swing of things. Let's just see what's going on the financial or business side or your jobs. This is just do it. This is where you've got nothing to lose here. This is where we come into, as I say, you've got that earth energy that comes in from Virgo, which is a very much a vibrant earth energy. And with the earth energy that's coming in from the sun, it's almost just sort of saying, just go ahead and do it. A bit of a leap of faith. Just go ahead and do it. This is good for you. If you start applying yourself in your... I think this is the sign that's got to be motivated. Your financial side and everything, your material side, once you start applying yourself and it's working forward or going forward with that idea that you've got nothing to lose here, if you go along with that attitude there, you're going to be the winner. You're going to be the winner, Scorpio. Let's just see how the universe is trying to influence this karmic message. It's like you walked into a supermarket with a blank check and it's not your check. It's fine. You can spend as much as you like, but only what you can put in your basket. And so you've got to be, you've got to choose what is going to be helping you to feel at one with yourself rather than you shooting yourself in the foot, making you feel happy. The universe is sort of saying, we've got loads of things for you, but choose the things that are really happy. Make you happy. Don't choose the things. Don't just take everything and kind of go, well, I'll sort that out later on. No, you have to be a little bit precise here. And this is what this leap of faith is all about. Yeah, you're going to be building. You're going to be, the universe is trying to give you a lot of attention here. This is what I said. They've got lots of things for you. There is choices to be made. Take that bandage off and see what you really need for you going forward within your job, your business, and your project. If you understand what is the most useful and what you need, there's some things that you may like, but then you don't, they're not very useful for you at the moment. If you were to, let's say you haven't got a lot of money and you went out and bought a Ferrari, you probably wouldn't be able to pay the insurance on it. So, be realistic about it. And that's what it's sort of saying here. But the universe is really sort of saying they're paying a lot of attention to you. Did I get the message from the guides? I'm not sure I did. They are... Okay, so let's just... Let me go back in there to see what's going on. Oh, sorry, I do apologise about that, Scorpio. It is coming from you. You've got to awaken that message that is within you. And once you marry those sort of side, common sense with fun and happiness within your life, and that's what the guides are trying to do with the coincidences around you. Trying to marry both sides of it so you can profit from life going forward. It seems like it's building certainly to a crescendo, which I think will probably come after Christmas. But here is laying those sort of foundations at the moment. But you're going to get those trickles through that's going to make you feel like that you're actually progressing on your material path of life. Let's just see how the guides are influencing the conversation that is within you. You're also very nice to everyone around you. You're very, very nice to everyone around you, which is great. Look at that. There's loads of things. It's coming in quickly. There's a lot of things coming in for you. Excuse me a second. It's all to do with your desires, really. It's coming in quickly for you. And you have the assets that are available for you. You've got the Ten of Pentacles there. And I think the universe is giving you a pass here. I think your guides are giving you a pass as well. I think they're sort of saying here, you know, really, they're backing up this idea of picking and choosing and recognizing if you're nice to everybody, that's all very well and done, but it's not helping you getting along. It's, you know, it's not horrible to say to someone, sorry, I've got to do this, I've got to move on, you know, and just concentrating on your forward path, basically. This is going to be a bit of a revelation for you, a bit of a evolutionary moment. You're going to realize how that if you live in that moment and realize you've got nothing to lose, it's gonna make you evolve enormously. It's certainly a good seasonal start for you, and it usually starts on the physical front after your birthday season, and it will be the emotional front that will follow it. Let's just see what's going on here in the overall outcome for all of this. Seems like that star card's coming forward. You're gonna see these. I think it's almost as if like the outcome is kind of going, come on, this way, this way, this way. It's very encouraging, and you're almost gonna be breaking from a nice walk into a brisk walk, and then you're gonna start running, going forward. Yeah, call to mission. I think you're gonna get this. This is this call to mission. This is this ascension moment that's coming out on this side here. And I think this is going to come in later in life. I think later in let's say in December and stuff like that. There's going to be a lot of realization because you're going to manifest, and this change is happening at the foundation more than anything else. Same with this side as well. But at the same time, I think you're going to realize that call to mission for you at the end of the week going into December. So there you go, Sir Scorpio. I do personal readings. You will find a link in the description below. I've just done some today. They were mind-blowing. Absolutely brilliant. Really did enjoy them. In the meantime, Scorpio, thank you very much for your support for this channel and watching all the way through the reading. Thank you for being here, subscribing, clicking that bell, sharing, commenting, liking, everything like that. It helps us out. We're so close to getting to a point where I can do some lives, so then we can have some conversations here where you can ask questions about your reading, because that's what I want to get to, and that's where it happens really a lot easier for everybody going forward. In the meantime, Scorpio, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.